Good afternoon, Chainama companion pathfinders. Would love to welcome you to today's lesson. My name is Zulu from Chainama Seventh Adventist, one of the for pathfinders. I'm from Golfview Mission District of Woodlands Conference. We would love to welcome you to friendship development. That's our lesson for today. But quickly, before we get to the lesson, I just want to mention the following things. The feedback that we have received so far from the assignments that we have given has been poor. We would love to participate by responding to whatever we send through so that we can gauge how our progress has been. It's very important for us. The second thing is the reminder to parents that the online survey that we send through, we need your response for us to gauge what can be done to improve how we have progressed so far. So we surely need your response. The online survey was sent on WhatsApp during the course of the week and even on Google Classroom. So please, it has questions that will help us in as far as looking at this process of online lessons is concerned. We also want to encourage each and everyone to be following the daily devotions that we post every morning. We have the hard copies. Those that need the hard copies can contact the leaders. You will be assisted. And also we'll post the whole thing so that see how the devotions are classed or how they are categorized. So we will be waiting for your cooperation as far as that is concerned. Now let's look at friendship development. We have been looking at spiritual discovery ever since we started. Now we are switching to friendship development. So let's start by defining a friend. A friend is one whom you enjoy being with, okay, and one whom you feel affection towards. That's who a friend is. Now, basically today we want to look at the meaning of respect, and the principle of respect towards those who are from different cultures and different gender. Okay, how should we treat those people whom we do not share the same culture with? How should we treat those people who are of a different gender from that of ours? Okay, now culture, when we say culture, different culture, basically we are saying these are people who believe differently from us, different beliefs from us. So now, how can we treat these people? Okay, gender-wise also, those people who are of a different from ours. If I am male, how should I treat a female? So let's look at that together, okay? Now, one thing that we ought to know is that God, the God that we worship, is a God of equality. He loves us all, okay? And that's why he even sent his son Jesus Christ to die for all of us. So therefore, the beginning point is that we should realize that each and everyone, either of a different culture, of a different gender, or even of a different race, is a creation of God, and God loves that person the same way he loves you and I, and he even sent Jesus Christ to die for that person, just like he sent Jesus Christ to die for me as well. So when we talk of respecting those people of a different culture and of a different gender, we are saying, let us use the golden rule that was taught, by Jesus Christ. Now, the golden rule, we can find it in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. Matthew 7, verse 12. That's where we find the golden rule. So the golden rule says, that which you do not want done to you, do not do it to others. Okay? That which you do not want done to you, do not do it to others. So if you don't want something to be done to you, don't do it to someone else. Okay? An example, if you don't want to be disrespected, okay? If you don't want anyone to be rude at you, then you also should not be rude to anyone. The same way that you would want to be treated is the same way that you should treat others also. That's the golden rule. So now, let's apply it with regards to how we should treat those of a different culture, okay? We are Christians. We've got Christian values that we believe in and uphold. Okay, now what about Muslims? Okay, Muslims or Hindus or Buddhists, okay, or even atheists, those that don't believe in any God. How are we to treat them? Because we've got different values. Okay, we've got or even we can even include the issue of race, those from a different race. How are we to treat them? So first things first is, we have already talked about the golden rule. So now what follows there is, let's look at things that one person would want done to them. Okay, what are some of the things, or in which way would you love to be treated? Okay, so the first thing is respect. Everyone wants to be respected. That's just a fact. No one wants to be disrespected. No one wants to be scolded at, or no one wants to be someone to be rude at them. So that is number one. Do not be rude to people. Okay? Do not be rude to people of different culture or of different gender or even of different race. Okay? Respect them. Respect is the first thing there. Okay? You may not agree with the beliefs or the values of these people, but still respect them just like you would want to be respected. Because even them, remember, they have got their own beliefs as well. So they may not agree with you. They do not agree with what you believe in, some of the things that you may believe in, but you would still want them to respect you. So even you do the same, respect them. That's number one. Then number two, learn from them. Learn from people who are of different culture and values. Remember, we have an aim of spreading the gospel, taking the Advent message to all the world in our generation. So now, this involves teaching. Remember, we looked at the Gospel Commission last week. It involves teaching. Okay, so if you would love to teach people, you must be willing to learn from them as well. Okay, because even them, they may have some things which are good. You may not be of the same culture, but they may have beliefs that are good for you. Okay, beliefs that you may learn and even apply in your life, and strengthen your life and even strengthen your Christian culture. Yeah, so it will be well for you to learn from these people that are of different culture and even of different genders. Boys, don't just say, no, since I'm a boy, so therefore I can't learn anything from a girl. No, that's not true. We are here to strengthen each other. Iron sharpens iron. So please, let's learn from people of different cultures. Then, From there, we also have to show love to them, okay? You recall that Jesus Christ, when he was doing his ministry, he mingled with everyone, okay? Be it those who were viewed as sinners, be it those who were viewed as righteous, everyone, and he showed love to everyone. So even as the people that of different values and different cultures, please let's show love to them. Let's respect them. Let's be kind to them. We are on a mission, and by the way, our mission of taking the Advent message to all the world, it needs us to be good people, okay? We have to be good people to win people. If we are not good people, we have difficulties in winning people for Christ. So we ought to be good people. So therefore, whether someone is a Muslim, whether someone is a Hindu, whether someone is a Buddhist, whether someone is an atheist, okay? Let's show love to them. And by the way, this also involves issues of racism and everything. Those are highly discouraged, especially for Christians. It is not a good thing to do. Okay, so let's be respectful to everyone, and also let's assist each other, whether we are from different cultures or different backgrounds. It will save us a great deal. So those are some of the things that we can learn from the golden rule, okay? That which you do not want done to you, do not do it to others. So it's very important for us to put these things into practice. I know in school we may come across, we do come across different people of different backgrounds, okay? So this also applies to them. We concentrated on those of different cultures and also those of a different gender, but the principle still remains, even for people who are of our culture, okay? It's possible that we may be tempted to disrespect them, but the same way that we would want to be treated is the same way we should treat others. So this is what we are encouraging each other today, just to be people of respect to other cultures and also other gender. So we'll wrap it up from here. I hope you have learned. We'll leave you with an assignment now. There is a question that I'll pose to you people, and like I said earlier, we'll require for a response. Please let us respond. So the question that we have for today is our assignment, and we're supposed to hand it in on Friday via Google Classroom. So what is the golden rule? That's our question. That's the first one, okay? Because it's divided into two questions. So the first question is, what is the golden rule? Okay, so we expect you to tell us what this golden rule is. Then 2, how are you supposed to treat those of different beliefs and values from yours? How are you supposed to treat those of different beliefs and values from yours? So those are our two questions. We will post them on Google Classroom and on WhatsApp. So parents, we are asking for your cooperation on this. Like we said earlier, Google Classroom, in case we have people who are not familiar with it, session 3 of our sessions tackles that issue. You can just go to session 3. It was posted as our 3rd session, so you can check it out and see how Google Classroom works. We will surely wait for your response. Otherwise, we would love to thank each and everyone. Parents also, thank you. We appreciate your support. We are asking that you keep it up with responding to us so that we can help each other out. Thank you so much. We wish you a good week. Remember to stay home and stay safe. Be on the lookout. Thank you so much.